Hey, welcome to Thunder Talk. My name is Ray Wagner. I'm here with Coach Brian Gratz as always. Brian, good to have you.
Good to be had.
Hopefully I'll stop saying that to you, but it just feels like I have to say that to you.
Well, I feel like I always have to come up with a new response.
Yeah. Well, then maybe I'll stay with it. I'll keep you on your toes.
Fair enough.
Big game, big weekend of games. What were your impressions?
Well, I think it was a great opportunity for our players to really showcase themselves, and because everybody was fighting for opportunity here to be a part of the team in our inaugural season here in the Southern Pro. So, I think there's definitely some execution that was lacking, but that's just with a matter of guys getting comfortable with one another and have that familiarity. But the work ethic, finishing checks, and showing a lot of heart to come from behind both nights was something special.
Want to go on record this early with any standouts?
Well, I mean, I would say that I think our goaltending position is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely made my decision very difficult, but I think we got two pretty good ones in Max Strang and Garrett Bardis. Up front, I think a lot of guys are going to be bringing some different things. Derek St. Marie, Kevin Walrod, two guys, and Dan Barchuk are three guys who I think can be very offensive for us. So that'll be exciting. And Tyler Noseworthy and Kyle Watson, and everybody brings something a little bit different. Travis Grambois didn't play this weekend, but he's going to be an impact guy for us, whether he's playing forward or defense.
Okay, you bring up a good point now. Camp is over, so now guys that had been competing with each other, literally to make a living, now have to be a team. How do you make that transition as a coach?
Well, I mean, it is tough. I mean, all week long they had inter-squad games and doing combat drills and things like that. So now, working the systems and getting line combinations together, I think that's what kind of starts to breed a little bit of team chemistry. And then also, some things that we do off the ice with regards to, team building activities.
Team party.
I mean, not necessarily a party, but just some activities and stuff during the days so that guys can have fun and get to know one another. I think that's the best way to really get the guys to come together as quick as they can.
The other thing I want to ask you about, we brought this up during the first Thunder Talk, that it helps our organization to be able to market our better players to higher levels. It grows the whole thing in all minor league sports, not just unique to us. How do you handle that as a coach, where realistically the more work you put into a guy, the better you make a guy, the more chance you have to sell him to somebody else?
Well, I mean, it does make my job difficult, without question. But there's a process that all summer long you compile a database of players who are available, and then you keep updating that list after training camp, not only for us but the higher level teams, and you stay in touch with agents. I mean, it's a constant on the phone, on the computer, watching video of guys who would be available, and knowing where they're at, and being able to bring them in on a short notice if we need them to.
Okay, last question. And if you have questions, you can send them to questions@bloomingtonthunder.com. But Laura from Atlanta wants to know, if she goes trick-or-treating at your house next week, what's going to be in the bag?
Well, at first I thought maybe some toothpaste. But,
why? Toothpaste?
But no, I wouldn't do that.
You want to get your house egged?
Well, I think we get the fun size, the mixed bag of candy there, the Snickers, the Twix, the Kit Kat. Keep them thinking.
Little chocolates though.
Absolutely, little ones. As a former hockey player and now hockey coach, we keep dentists in business enough as it is.
Right.
So I don't think we need to send too much more business their way. So we'll just keep it fun sized.
Brian Gratz, thank you, and then we'll see you guys again next week on Thunder Talk.